perform.
So we talked about Leffen quite a bit. HBox has had some. He's lost to Armada 3 times.
No! No
Immediate
way.
rest. Immediate rest.
And Leffen doesn't even go for a punish.
Oh my goodness.
So that setup, the the up air. So that setup is something that Hungrybox has talked about on a stream. I believe I've seen at some point. Up air rest at 0 will work at some point in a set. At least once you'll throw it out. Hungrybox throwing it out immediately.
Oh yeah. Showing his trump card right away. And I guess that's all you need right now.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Momentum.
Is that like he needs to use his trump card now, or is it that I don't even need my trump card?
No, I think he just revealed it at a time that would net him the stock, and then after that he might not be able to get it as much as you were saying. So getting some momentum like that is pretty good.
Yeah. Now,
I will say that HBox has had some. He lost to SFAT once, and it feels like the SFAT seems like a little bit of a problem for HBox. So Fox Puff is definitely evolving in 2017 for sure.
Yeah.
So I wonder how Leffen will play, seeing those sets between SFAT and HBox.
Right, not just SFAT, but recently Mewtwo King as well.
Right, Mewtwo King as well.
So there's definitely a lot of, and obviously Armada. So there's a lot of footage for Leffen in particular to kind of research on.
And the plight of HBox is that he has to deal with all these foxes, and they're all so different.
Yeah.
And he has to kind of like adapt within the match, like, oh yeah, there's 11th Fox, and it's a hard-fought battle for HBox, man. Don't get me wrong, this is not easy.
And respect to HBox for like honestly like keeping up with all these guys.
Yeah.
HBox actually hates Fox.
Of course.
And it's like, I'm not saying like, oh, he's like a John or whatever. Like, it's a frustrating matchup for him to deal with because like Puff loses the matchup.
Right.
But despite that, he's come up with a lot of tools and a lot of like tricks and a lot of fundamentals to deal with all these different foxes, and not just any foxes, like the top, like 4 of the top 10 players in the world. So, really impressive stuff. Is he gonna get the tech? Yeah, I love the tech chasing from HBox.
It looked like he was gonna get the third, but just slightly off.
Yeah. A lot of little things like we talk about Sheik reaction tech chasing. HBox is doing that with those up there regrabs.
I think what's been really notable in HBox's play recently is that his his punish game outside of rest has been stellar. It's been really stellar. Like you're saying, he's got a lot of tech chases off platforms, a lot of just up air extensions, and that really helps him out in situations where he can't rest. Like, if he gets a few more percent, he legitimately can't rest, and he has to rely on those, like, combo game. And now he has it, and he's threatening. Like, right here, he's going to net the stock. Yeah. Sick edge guard off of a forward throw.
Yeah.
And now, at 33%, you don't really want to use rest because you'll eat a lot of percent and then get up smash. So
right.
Now that he has that combo game, he can lean on it a little bit more.
But it is a last stock situation, so maybe we will see the rest come into play. But if he misses it, he's definitely gone.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Really nice call out there from Leffen. Hungrybox actually throughout the match relying a lot on shield drop aerials and shield drop actually as an approach, and I think Leffen caught onto that right there and called it out with the up smash.
And I think before the up smash, even to add on to what you're saying, he threw out a few lasers, kind of just tricking Hungrybox into thinking, oh, I wonder what he's going to do. And then he does that shield drop like you're saying. And then right after they're approaching lasers led into that up smash. So good stuff from Leffen.
Yeah. I actually had a thought maybe it's actually possible that maybe Leffen tried to do a full hop up air, but we'll say it was intentional. I think he meant to do an up air there. Yeah, no?
What did he do?
He did an up throw forward air.
Yeah, at that percent, I don't really know what that would net. Oh. That's the pound. That's the DI of the pound you want. But that's hard to DI.
Yeah, I think there is like a 50-50 there, because if you DI one way, like and up, if you DI one way, up air combos. If you DI the other, then like side B combos or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's...
Do you see the way he looked at his controller? It looked like he jerked a little bit somehow, and he didn't seem too happy about it. But yeah, the up throw rest is not something we've seen HBox miss in years.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Oh,
that is also a gimmick that we haven't seen in years.
Yeah, what is
since DJ Nintendo, I think
everyone's out here just gambling, dude. They're just out here gambling. Royal Flush has brought out the spirit in these players.
Wow.
Up throw rest. What is that? The third rest?
That was shades of Nintendo versus Drug Fox. Just catching the run with up. Oh my God.
Good empty hop. Nice. And then that clips the side B.
Yep.
And the way he positioned it, he has enough time, even if up B were to come out, that he can just jump out there afterwards and then clip the up B as well.
Yeah.
So good option coverage from Hungrybox there.
Yeah, like really watch the way that Hungrybox kind of.
He wanted to jab. A lot of people will miss that tech. That's a hard tech that Leffen just hit.
Yeah.
After the up air like that.
It's
so
a tech
low.
trap.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will kind of like either try to tech for the L cancel, or like ruin that window with the L cancel, or like tech for the up air or something else. So.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, Leffen knows. Leffen knows. I mean, you got to shake it off. It's Hungrybox's counter pick. He has historically such a strong win percentage on Dreamland in particular. So that's kind of how best of fives go.
For sure.
Can't get down to yourself. And now Leffen needs to fight back with his own counter pick, make it just as strong. Final destination, as I saw in the Steadicam. Shout out to Steadicam.
Stadium.
Okay.
Stadium. Yep, this is a pretty classic counter pick. It's either usually Stadium or FD or I guess maybe Yoshi. But that's it seems rarer these days.
Yeah, maybe just one of 3 really good counter picks. Seems fair.
Yeah.
I just realized the way that Hungrybox is approaching from the platforms. He waits until Leffen is cornered or corners himself, but it didn't matter that stock.
Yeah.
But
what will HBox do when Leffen isn't cornered with this playstyle you're talking about? Again, it looked like he wanted to rest there, because you're not going to just hit rollout like that. And he looked at his controller kind of like, what is going on?
Yeah.
He ran that read. That's actually so disappointing.
Yeah.
If it's no, these flubs from HBox. That's 2 chances to take away this stock. If he loses this stock after those critical misses, he's going to feel real bad.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit of a hill to climb because, I was going to say,
wow.
He's already at death percent at 55 or whatever he was at. So 2 stock deficit, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
But he's going to get this edge guard for sure.
That's interesting. Yeah, man. That's too bad. I hope the controller stuff doesn't keep happening because he had some hard reads that he deserved.
Yeah, controller one thing, maybe input error.
Maybe.
It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. Yeah.
So.
He's
gonna get the rest. That's a setup. That's a setup,
No, it is. If he DIs in, you can get a rest off a down throw. But what was interesting on there is like it felt like the windmill kind of stopped the animation a little bit sooner.
Yeah. No, have you done that on greens? Because it's like if you do the down throw and the windmill turns so that so that it cancels your down throw, you can immediately rest. I think that's what Hungrybox was going for. That's like an old school greens. Oh my God, Leffen, let's go.
Leffen. But it seems like HBox is pulling out some unorthodox stuff, like the rest after that up throw on the Dreamland. You haven't seen that in a long time. Like you're mentioning that quick rest right off the bat, and then you tried the windmill rest there. It's interesting stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Ooh, that was
nice.
Okay.
Going out there like that really covers pretty much everything that Leffen could have done. All he could have done was tech that, I suppose, or maybe jump air dodge.
Now, this is a very interesting position because although Leffen has, what looks like, huge lead, Leffen has a lot of pressure on himself right now. And
HBox.
Yeah, HBox climbing back, and I think.
Okay. Look at that smile.
Leffen's
He was
lucky break.
Leffen's
lucky break.
He was really disappointed that it sent him back on stage.
Oh, I would be too. Yeah, I can't be jabbing a shield like that.
Okay.
This is really where HBox shines. And especially in a situation where, Leffen just feels all the stress of having to get that kill. HBox.
That is where he thrives. Like, because eventually you're going to throw out something like that. Because you get slightly impatient and you believe that this position is opportune.
Right.
But HBox is looking for you, and he's kind of baiting out and kind of teasing you in a sense.
Yeah. Oh, teasing is a great word to use there.
And then he gets got that up smash out of shield. Yeah.
It's hard to, like, safely get a clean hit on Puff. Without the Puff kind of, like, going for a trade himself, like, as we saw right there. So, yeah, I mean, now we're back to even stocks, and we saw what Hungrybox can do with just, like, one hit. And same with Leffen, so I want to...
what is this? That forward air was really weird. Did you see how he started off that combo? It seemed like the transformation kind of changed up the way that forward air hit.
Yeah.
And then afterwards he gets the, up throw into
pound.
And the pound was also, like, interesting DI. It looked like he was about to land, and there was just, like, a slight bit of window for him to get that rest. That
Yeah.
seemed really difficult to get. Good stuff for HBox.
Yeah, that pound was super weird.
Yeah. Huh.
All right. So
Man.
I think
Okay.
what we need from Leffen is just like a little bit more tightness, I think, in general. I like the start that he's had. It's confident and still very tight. Getting the grab and clean stock from Leffen.
Okay. Okay.
You know, a bit shaky the last match. I want to see a few more lasers getting Hungrybox to kind of like play a little more predictably around Leffen instead of the other way around.
Right.
And yeah, I wanted to, exactly that. I wanted to see
God.
Leffen threaten Hungrybox when he's on a platform with aerials.
You think he's just kind of like letting him linger there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And kind of like cornering himself a lot, whereas now, look, like Hungrybox is constantly kind of retreating to the platforms. And I think now, especially because of the lead, Hungrybox now, look at him, he's always going to attack.
Yeah.
And
In a
this
sense,
is
like, it
Leffen's
seems like
game.
Leffen is kind of cornering HBox
Oh, yeah.
by like pushing him to the platforms there.
Right.
Huh.
And look at how confident Leffen is right now.
And then he waited after that forward air. He recognized, like, okay, he didn't get the DI to where I can get that up smash. I'm going to wait to see what he does. Yo, what is happening?
Yo, what's up, man?
The quick turnaround. Leffen's mad.
Does this follow Unfiltered's Toph's
Do
game?
you see the four-star chant and Hungrybox
What are you
is
doing?
part of the chant?
What are you doing, man?
Hungrybox is such a character.
I mean, here we really see the difference in the two players. Like, these two could not be any different. Like,
Oh, yeah,
we
polar
saw from
opposites.
from the beginning, and that's just so and oh my gosh.
In some senses, they're both like sort of villains in the community. Like they're both like that archetype, but they're completely different. Like one is the Joker, one is the Penguin.
Yeah, kind of.
So it's just like the motivations are way different.
Yeah. Yeah. Hungrybox is totally the Joker right now.
Oh,
but he's having a good time, and I think that's really important, especially against like someone as like, I don't know, as crazy as Leffen.
Yeah. Did you see the roll read after that?
Yeah,
he tried.
He
He
went
tried.
for it. It's a good read.
Yeah.
And you know, Leffen did a counter tech read.
I will say it seems like HBox is kind of doing wave dash back and kind of like staying in his crouch, and it hasn't really Leffen hasn't been punished, or Leffen hasn't been baited by that very often, which is good because Puff's crouch is really potent, really strong.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually a little less strong. It's a little weaker, against Fox. Fox is actually one of the only characters that can grab Puff's crouch, which is and actually get something from the throw as well. So yeah, I think that's probably why Fox is Puff's like worst matchup.
And you get like down tilt, and you get like the up smash,
Yeah.
which still like sweeps the downward.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm liking this so far. Both players playing reasonably well.
I guess the crouch more so is just to avoid the lasers more than anything else. It seems like, at least in those positions.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so many people missed that tech. I'm surprised. He was really confident in his combo game. You could have gone for the rest there and traded stocks essentially because he was at the top platform.
Yeah.
But he was confident that, hey, I'm going to get my upper string. Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
I love the way that Hungrybox, kind of drifts with the trajectory of Fox and kind of reactionary does like the forward air or the back air on people's recovery,
Yeah.
confirming the side B, confirming the up B, confirming the high or the low.
Right.
I think that's really important against Fox because the side B is like pretty difficult to react to. So just throwing out that forward air that kind of lingers there, and then reacting to the other options is really strong.
Yeah.
But yo, this is game 5 and HBox is up a stock.
Yep. He was going for that roll, and this is the shaky Leffen that we kind of saw earlier.
Man.
He had a good string there. Let's see how his movement progresses.
How are these matches so one-sided? Like the Stadium match was so one-sided, the Dreamland match was so one-sided, and then now we got this game 5.
Yeah, this is according to the script.
Oh,
he could have gone for it, and this that.
Oh,
No! You did not.
Oh!
That's SSBM.
Leffen tried his darndest with that shine. We've seen that once before.
Yeah.
That reactionary shine, but HBox can still